What's going on, fam? It's your boy Papa Swolio, and we're going balls deep today, all the way in. You know you're here for that exact reason. Don't even lie to yourself.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's deep.
What's going on, fam? It's your boy Papa Swolio, back with some more balls deep action. If you like these videos, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and check out the second channel, Daily Swole, for the podcast every single day. Go check it out. It's also in the related channels right here. And for those of you that are enjoying all this content and you really want access to all the bonus footage and exclusive shows for members only, go to swolenormousx.com and sign up right now for Swolenormous Uncensored, dropping lots of awesome shows and content exclusively for members, plus accountability meetings and Ask Papa Swolio live every single week. So don't miss out on that. Less than the price of a pumpkin spice latte. Less than the price of a pumpkin spice latte. You're not drinking those anyway, are you, fam? Are you? Are you? Really? This video is about language. It's about language that we are fighting with on social media when it comes to fitness. A lot of these body positive people are pushing the fact that the language and the stigma in the fitness industry is what's causing all these problems. It's what's making women think that they have to be thin. It's what makes people think that losing weight is healthier. I've said it many, many times on my podcast. Losing weight in itself isn't a healthy thing. Losing weight from an obese standpoint to a normal weight range is a healthy thing. That's a healthy progression. That's why I like transformations. That's why I like progress. Everyone should be trying to achieve more. Everyone should be pushing themselves. Everyone should be trying to get extra out of their life and do better. We settle for average far too often. So when we talk about the language that we're using, whether you can get shredded in 6 weeks or 30 days, and we have all these challenges and fat burners, that's common marketing. That is common marketing that is prevalent in every single industry. It's to sell you stuff. And the reason why this whole industry has become the way it has is because people buy it. People buy that stuff. People buy the fat burners. They buy the protein powder. They buy that, hey, I could eat pizza and lose weight, and all this nonsense. People don't approach anything from a patient educational standpoint because it takes time. It takes years of education and effort and trial and error, and people just want the quick fix. So these people that sell you the quick fix, they're making lots of money, you're losing lots of money, and then all of a sudden everyone's complaining, they're telling me I can look beautiful and I could be lean and I could have abs. They lied to me. Of course they lied to you. They wanted your money and you gave it to them. So why aren't we talking about the dumb fucks that buy into this shit? When you look at a magazine cover and you see someone who is competing in the Bikini Olympia, someone who is a professional, you, the consumer, needs to understand that these photos are airbrushed, they're doctored, they're smoothed over, they have optimal lighting, they're dieted down for a show or right after a show, a competition, so they look shredded. We watch movies and we suspend belief. We watch movies, we go and we watch The Avengers and we suspend belief when you see all these special effects, yet we look at a magazine or a picture on Instagram, oh, I believe every last thing. Parents aren't doing their job. It's not society, it's parents. Parents aren't guiding their children through this mess of bullshit. It's happened so fast. But this is nothing new. People follow trends since the beginning of time. Everyone was smoking cigarettes. Everyone was smoking cigarettes in the 40s and the 50s because all the actors, the black and white, they're smoking cigarettes. They look, the investigators, all these different mystery movies. It looks really, accentuates that black and white because you have the nice puff of white smoke coming up over the cigarette, curling over the lips, and they look all smug and suspicious and mysterious or whatever it is. Like, yes, it was him. He is the criminal. He is the murderer. I don't know why I turned into a game of Clue all of a sudden, but people have been emulating their favorite actors and people for decades, centuries, and even longer before that. If you emulate someone or you admire someone, you emulate them. You want to copy them. But we are not educated properly. It's not the marketing. It's not the people that are in the fitness industry. It's not someone telling you to lose weight, because losing weight is healthy. If you're obese, you could also have a sickness. You can have a disease. and you could be losing weight rapidly. So it's not by default a good thing to lose weight. But if you're obese or you have a ton of extra body fat, you shouldn't be stuffing your face. Just because you're not right now the second dying of a heart attack, just because right now you don't have diabetes, doesn't mean it's okay. What the fuck do you think leads to diabetes? What do you think leads to heart disease? What do you think leads to these fucking issues? It's making these crappy decisions day in and day out for years. You don't get diabetes overnight. You don't get heart disease overnight. This is a compounded effect. It's not the language that's the problem. You can split hairs and you can debate over specific words. You can say there's fat stigma and people hate fat people. I don't think it's a stretch to say that if you are fat, you are not healthy. How do I know that? Well, it's a product of your daily actions. If you're regularly eating quality foods, you're making good choices, you're not overeating your calories or exercising plenty, you're getting good hydration, you're getting plenty of sleep, you don't have a ton of stress because you love your job or you're mitigating your stress by meditating, you're gonna be a healthier person. Why is that a shocker? You're not gonna be obese if you're active. If you're exercising regularly, you're eating healthy, you're not overeating your calories, you have less stress, you're hydrating, you're sleeping properly, you're not going to be obese. 99 times out of 100, 999 times out of 1,000, you're not going to be obese. Now, if you're already obese and you're trying to get unobese, if that's even a phrase, and you're struggling and you're hitting walls, that's because probably your hormones are jacked up. You have existing issues that have been developed over years of gaining all that weight. So once you're at that point, it's not just a snap of your fingers. Not everyone's going to lose weight fast. Not everyone has that amazing transformation story, but it does not mean we should be ignoring transformation stories. It does not mean we should be changing the dialogue to pander to your feelings. If it bothers you that I say fat should not be promoted, then it bothers you. Then go watch something else. But I am not going to lie to people that are obese. I'm not going to lie to people that are overweight, that should not be overweight. I'm not going to lie to anyone. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's okay to carry around 100 or 200 pounds of extra body weight. It's not good for your knees, and it's not good for your heart, and it's not good for your organs, and it's not good for your brain. Why do you think people that are obese don't feel good, and they have low self-esteem, and they have depression, they have fucking issues? Because they're eating crappy food, they're carrying a ton of extra body weight, they feel like shit. And every single video, and I will keep on saying this, drop in the comments below if you are or have been obese, what your feelings and what your experience was being obese. It's a massive problem, pun intended. And we can't be coddling and pandering to people that are trying to speak out and change the dialogue as if it's okay just because you want to have a movement, just because you want your voice heard, just because you want to have something that you can plant your flag in. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to improve people's health and wellness for the rest of their lives, and it's not done by encouraging people to be fat. Thank you so much for joining me for this balls deep session. I hope you like going all the way to the taint. I know it can be a little sensitive for some of you, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to catch the bonus content and all the exclusive shows only for members, you gotta join Swolenormous Uncensored, less than the price of a pumpkin spice latte, but you don't want to be obese, so you're probably not drinking that anyway. You're making good decisions because you're subscribed to old Papa Swolio, so make sure you go check out swolenormousx.com, join the fam. We have an accountability meeting coming up on Monday at 12 noon Eastern time. You will not miss a single one of those if you're a part of Swolenormous Uncensored. Plus, we got another Ask Papa Swolio live for members only coming next week, so don't miss a single thing. I will catch you over in Uncensored, and I'll see you next time for the next video. Peace the fuck out.